In this video, you learn how to create this image viewer with Python and NiceGUI. Perhaps you recognize this. You are in the terminal. You list its contents and see image files. So, how do you view them? Well, you can always start Finder or Windows Explorer. But although I love my Mac, the Finder is not the greatest app for viewing images. When I scale my images, the grid columns do not adjust automatically, so now I have to scroll horizontally. What I want is a super simple interface that allows me to quickly adjust the image size, and the layout should adjust automatically. Of course, the web solved this problem years ago, and I decided to use Python and NiceGUI to create the image viewer. Look at my project folder. It contains photos in JPEG format. I create a virtual environment, activate it, and install NiceGUI. I create a new Python script. The first thing I'm going to do is create an app that shows the folder where I executed the script. I import UI from NiceGUI and path from pathlib. I get the folder from the current file name. I place a label with the folder on the screen and run the app. NiceGUI can use emojis as favicons. Let me show you the result. The app is started and renders a label in the browser. That is the magic of NiceGUI. NiceGUI rendered a label with the current folder and showed the emoji as app icon. Notice the IP address. NiceGUI is serving this website at this address. You can always check in the terminal to see if the server is still running. Now, if the images are stored in my project folder, but the GUI runs in the browser, NiceGUI needs to serve the images. For this, NiceGUI supports static files. Static files allow you to make local images available at a specific endpoint. Let me show you how that works. Notice that the app is still running and serving the website. Small changes can be done while the app is running, but sometimes you have to stop the app with Ctrl+C. I'll try to change as much as I can while the app is running. Let me start by loading the images. I create an endpoint that points to the local folder. For this, I have to import app and create an image on the screen. Let's see what happens when I save the script. And that works. I can now load, serve, and show an image. Now I will show them as thumbnails next to each other. For this, I will use a row element. This is a layout container that puts things next to each other as long as there is enough space in the row. I remove the image and create a row container. Notice I add some styling to the row. This will stretch out the row over the width of the screen. I'll put a link to the styling documentation in the description. NiceGUI uses context managers to create hierarchies, and now that I'm in the context of a row, I start adding images in a loop. I create a card and add an image and label to the card. Let's see if that works. I save the file and switch to the browser. Very impressive. With a few lines of code, the images are displayed as nice thumbnails. Notice that although the images are shown as thumbnails, they are, of course, full size but just displayed smaller. To optimize this, you could let Python first scale the images down, but that is out of the scope of this tutorial. So, to display images in different sizes, I will adjust the styling by clicking these buttons. Every time a button will be clicked, the row of images is cleared and filled again with new images with the correct size. For this, I create a function that takes a size, clear the row, and then move the image code to the function. I replaced the fixed value of 200, and by default I show the images at size 200. Let's see if that still works. That still works. I can now create 3 buttons that use the function. First, I create a row layout and add the buttons. I save and test. And that works as expected. At this moment, I have to run the program with this command in a virtual environment. But ideally, you want to make a package that allows you to run this command from anywhere in the terminal, and that will be a topic for a future video. A second thing you might want is to run the program in a window instead of in the browser, and NiceGUI can do that too. And to see how that works, click on the screen right now and we'll see each other in the next video.